Hello. 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 Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Barb. Hey, Galena. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Heather. It is 8 o'clock, 8:01. I'm going to get started right away. I was so busy watching Jeopardy with Robert. I was so impressed by this one lady who had like $13,000. She was winning. She got double Jeopardy. No, no, no. She had maybe $19,000. I don't know. Some 15,000. I don't know. Anyway, she bet $12,000 in the double Jeopardy, which was so impressive to me because we're always like, just take a chance, just take a chance. So she took a chance and she got the wrong. She couldn't answer the question. And so then in Final Jeopardy, she bet all of her money trying to win and she had the wrong answer. And she looked disappointed. But I thought if that was my friend, when she came home, I'd be like, you are the bomb. I love you. Your confidence was amazing. That was awesome. I wouldn't even mention that she lost or anything. I just thought I loved her confidence. I loved her willingness to take a chance. Yes, yes, yes. That was awesome. All right. Well, there you go. You have my little 2 cents, my little commentary on my just coming in just in time. And now we need to start playing. So I'm going to go ahead and switch my camera angle. Hello, 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 everyone. Hey, Diane. I always just read your names on screen because I can't remember everybody. So Tanel 75. Hello, hello. All right, so let's get this party started. I gave you all the color palette tonight. I have that color palette, and the prompt is sweet treats. Of course, you know that we follow Journal 52 every week. And I've got some ideas to make this party atmosphere a little bit more like a party for some future party dates. I'll run those by you after I get my thoughts all together on it. But I gave you a cup of hot chocolate because also one of my favorite sweet treats is hot chocolate. I love ice cream. I love chocolate. I love hot chocolate. I've already done a page on the art party of ice cream. So I thought hot chocolate would be the perfect thing, even though it's a hot day. So let the colors and the picture inspire your creativity tonight. All right? All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, I can only imagine that all the talk shows, I mean, not talk shows, but game shows, the pressure of actually being there is probably way more difficult than we think. We're always like, it's easy, go, 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 guess, do it. I'm like, nah, it ain't that easy. Anyway, I haven't gessoed my page. I'm going to gesso it here now. And then we're gonna just start playing. all of the art that I have been doing this year, I've been having a blast, and I'm learning more and more each day what I love the most, and what is my style as far as being an artist is. I will tell you, and you probably know this, acrylics are my favorite. Absolute. I could just paint all day. Honestly, I really just think that I am more of a painter than anything. I love painting. I love scribbles. I love shadows. Those are some of my favorite things. I do like my Inktense bars, which you guys know. However, if I'm honest, I love layering paints and stuff, but I don't care that much about stencils and stamps. If I'm honest, I will use them, but if I'm just sitting down to art on any given day, acrylics all day, baby. Acrylics all day. And I'm just starting to be really okay with that. Hey Sharon. Hello Kiva. Um, and it's a little hard. It's funny because we're busy thinking about what people want from us as an instructor. And I do want to instruct, but I also want to share who I really am. So I'm starting to be more and more okay with that. And who I really am as an artist. I do love trying techniques, which you guys know, but my favorite is acrylic. Alright, so I just gessoed my page. I'm drying a little bit. And we are going to let that photo sort of be our inspiration for this page. So just think of that photo that I posted on my blog at www.tiaresmith.com. That is going to kind of be my inspiration. I'm going to do a cup on a saucer and keep it moving. Alright, okay, so I'm just getting the colors here. I've got my acrylics, and these are the ones that were in the color palette. The colors that I choose, I'm using my Deco Art. I've got here baby blue. I've got evergreen. I've got sea glass. I've got light buttermilk and milk chocolate because we're having chocolate milk, so I picked milk chocolate. So that is what I'm going to use. And of course, I always have black and white handy because I just never know when I want to do some fun stuff with black and white. Alright, so first I'm just going to start making my background. And I am actually going to start with sea glass. And I'm just going to paint tonight. I'm going to paint and layer until my heart's content. I've got a piece of, I'm looking for my paper plate. You know your room is messy when you can't find a paper plate, right? And I know my husband heard that and he's probably like, that messy mess up there, just a messy mess. Anyway, I got my paper plate so I can put my colors on. And I am going to grab a brush, dip it into water, and I'm going to just start layering colors. And for this layering, I am not going to really care. Honestly, when I start layering colors like this, you know you're painting. So basically, it's not gonna look like this in the end. This might just be some background colors that peek out, which is my intention with this. Now I'm going to Add a little bit of blue. Grabbing a different paintbrush. And I didn't dry. I don't mind it blending and mixing. I don't mind if my brush is a little dry. Okay, now I am going to dry just a little bit. My husband will come in here because sometimes the laptop is in here on my work table. Like, we have two laptops, and I use both of them for different things. I am the techie person in the house, so if I'm on one, and this one that I use for the art cards is always here. So if I'm on my Mac, the other one is my Mac, and I am particular about my Mac. If I'm on my Mac and he wants to look up something and this one's in here, he comes in here to get it. Sometimes he has something to say, but he knows that doesn't mean anything to me. I just be like, get out if you don't like it. And I just say whatever. If he's not going to clean it up, he don't have anything to say. You know, that's all I say is if you're not going to clean it up, he don't have anything to say. And I know he can hear me talking right now. Can't you, Robert? Yep, I'm talking about you. What? You got something to say? He said nothing. I don't think he really cares. I mean, the room can be shut off, so no one has to see the room. I love this. You guys can't see this, but I love it, and I love how some of the colors, like you can see the greens and the blues a little bit popping through. Makes me smile, and I'm going to use this I'm using a baby wipe to pull up just a little bit of the color so that some spots of the blues can show through. Woohoo! Love it, love it, love it. Oh, he's downstairs, Galena. I don't think he'll come upstairs. You know, when he's upstairs, sometimes he'll walk over here. But I don't know if he'll come up now. Robert, you gonna come upstairs and say hi to the girls? I said, are you gonna come upstairs and say hi to the girls? He's playing his guitar. So that might be a no. He just yelled up here right before the party, wanting me to throw down a magazine, and I'm like, I'm trying to log on. Quit playing games. Oh, guess who's here? He's here.
Photo bomb.
They can't see you. Put your hands in the thing. You gotta play something pretty. They're saying hi. You gotta say hi. Did you all hear him say hello? He's so silly.
Hello.
Hello. What is that? Your church lady voice or something? They said hi, Robert. He can actually play the guitar quite nicely. Next time he'll come and he will play something nice. Mrs. Doubt, yes, that's what it sounds like. Mrs. Doubtfire, Robert. All right. I'm trying some more, and I think that I'm going to add a little bit more of the that buttermilk color because I just want to be sure that my cup pops off of this page. And I'm really taking using that picture as sort of a lead for this. So just know that that picture that I gave you, and it's funny because I don't have it in front of me, but I'm kind of remembering some of it and what it looks like. And I remember that there was like a white tablecloth or something, and then there was the blue that showed through. So I am now dabbing on color with a dry baby wipe or paper towel because our cup mug is going to go over this, and I want to be sure it is seen, so I got to blot out some of the background color because it includes the color from the mug. And then the other part was a little bit blue, which that looks pretty blue to me. I think I will add just a little bit more. That's right, catching fire, making hot cocoa. Now see, he could play, he knows how to play some Jimi Hendrix. See, Robert, you should have been up here jamming for us. You're going to have to provide background music. These ladies are demanding. They want to know what's going on. What's going on? Why didn't it get any music? What are you doing? And they naming all kind of people. Wes Montgomery, Jimi Hendrix. They're like, what? Now he's impressed. Y'all making friends now. He's going to be your friend now. Alright, so dab a little blue at the bottom, and then you got your creamy buttermilk color here. And now we're going to start the fun. And if you're uncomfortable with simply painting on your page, then sketch out your mug first. And usually I will just paint, you know me, I don't care, I paint right on the page, but I am going to sketch. Alright, so we've got a mug here and a plate. And I'm going to have fun with this. I'm going to tilt it a little bit. So we've got the cup opening. So I know you guys can't see my little light sketches, but we got a mug. Okay, so I'm sketching out a mug here, and I'm going to little bottom. And we have a plate, so a saucer. That our plate is, that our mug is sitting on, and it looks sort of like that. Handle. And handles almost look like an S to me. And I think what I will do is probably, once I finish painting, is use either some gesso or whipped spackle or modeling paste and put some whipped cream on it. So my it's not straight. And there's bits of chocolate. There are bits of chocolate. Now I do have the picture because I pulled it up on my phone, although I don't have, it's not like this. I'm making it a bit crooked. There are bits of chocolate, which, you know, you could drip some chocolate. I'll probably just use my paint or some mist and drip some chocolate on here. But for now, this is what mine looks like. Oh, I can't, Galena. Yay, we have a mug. You know what? This is so funny because I don't like, this is really weird. I like cake, but I don't like icing. And I don't care what kind of, I don't like frosting. So I don't care what kind of frosting it is. When I order cakes, because I do this big event and I order a cake, I always get a whipped topping. But I still don't care anything about the whipped topping. I'm one of those people, if I have a piece of pie or a piece of cake, just give me cake. I could just take the cake. Now, you can put some ice cream on that. Now, then we're in business. But the cake itself, no icing, no whipped cream, none of that. I don't care. Just give me cake. I know. It's so funny. My little guy across the street likes icing, and he doesn't like the cake as much. So one day, like for his birthday, his mom got him a bunch of cupcakes. And those cupcakes, I see him take the icing and throw the cake away. And I was like, what in the world are you doing? So I was like, you don't waste cake. I was like, next time we can be best friends. I'm like, I will give you your icing, you give me, I will give you my icing, you give me your cake. And he's like, oh, okay. I'm like, blasphemy. He threw away the cake. See how we can hang, girl. I'll give you my icing, you give me your cake. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with painting my mug and my chocolate and my handle and all of the goodness. Okay. And we're going to have cake. No, we're going to have hot chocolate. And I'm going to play with the various colors that we have so that we have some fun layering going on with our mug. I don't want it to really just be this green color and that's that. So I'm adding a layer of the blue in here. And then I am going to go back with the green. And I am painting in the direction of the mug, you know, like in a swirl. And we do have to paint our saucer as well. And again, I'm going to paint in the same pattern or the same direction, like flow. So in a circular flow, because saucers have a circular flow. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, so I'm getting my green back out. I am loving this. Are you guys painting your layers? The layers are what makes the painting more interesting for me. Because the layers and the way they blend and the way they highlight and the way they allow the different colors to show. Using the blue again, and then I'm going to go back in with that green again. And you just do this until your heart's content. And let's not forget about our handle. And you can dry a bit if you want your colors to stop blending. On my mug and my cup, I want some of this, more of the green to show, so I'm going to dry it up just a little bit. And get back to painting. Alright, I put my paintbrush down. And your cup does, you can see some of your cup. pretty cool, isn't it? Oh. Thank you, Roberta. I'm loving it. And I'm just going to keep on playing with my layers and my colors on all parts of this to my heart's content. So when you're painting, that's one of the things that you want to do, is keep playing and layering and playing and layering, and the colors blend and they're fun and they're pretty, and you come out with this beautiful blended wonderful thing. Okay, so now we have our white or cream colors, and we also have black. So if we want to add some like highlights and things to our mug, this is how we do it. Now I want to be sure that my mug has like a lip, so I'm gonna bring this out a little bit more. I think I'm gonna dry it a little bit. And then I'm going to add some little streaks and highlights of color. To bring it more shape. Sorry that I keep putting my arm on the screen. I'm just going across to my water, which I probably should bring a little closer. Need a bigger workspace. Alright, so now I am going to get a smaller paintbrush. Let's see. I brought my paintbrushes upstairs, but I think I left them in the other room. I was downstairs painting earlier today. But I have this one, so this will do. I think, yeah, this one's thicker than I want it to be. I don't like that. It's funny, I don't like that, but I kind of like that. Yeah. Alright, held on. Do I have an even smaller brush? Yes, I do. I got lots of small brushes. Alright, this one might do a lot better. Very small tip, because I'm trying to do some highlights. Okay. I don't have music music on today. Did anybody notice? So I am painting some small highlights on my mug. And I think I'm going to, maybe I'll get brown. Just trying to make sure that my light is more on one side of the mug than on all sides of the mug. And my brush is a little dry, which is cool. I'm good with that. Jean, do you have a heat gun? Ooh, dropping paint brushes. Thank goodness there was no paint on it. Alright, so same thing. Here on my plate, this is like the bottom of the mug, needs to have some definition. My plate needs to have a little definition. And I may bring in another color. And because I don't really want to use black, I keep thinking I want to add some like deeper, darker lines on the edges of my plate and cup, but I don't want it to be black. So I think that I'm going to get another color or two and add some lines and things into this, but I don't want it to be black. So one is I am going to use some brown. I'm going to paint my hot cocoa in there, but I'm going to add some little brown highlights, and then I think I'm going to add some blue. So let's just go ahead and put the cocoa in now, which isn't probably the color brown that I want, so this may change. Not chocolate. Yeah, this isn't gonna be chocolate. Well, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of red. Let me grab a different brown. I have this color that's called chocolate, but I'm not that crazy about it. So yeah, okay, I got two of them. I'm going to try this one. It's a dabber. Hopefully there's some color in here because my dabbers do dry out. I think this one does have color, so we're going to go with this one. I know I'm going to paint over this, but I don't even want that. I don't want that color. I don't want that color on my page. How about that? See, now that looks like chocolate. Tamiko, you, my friend, should be very happy. We are painting hot cocoa. Chocolate girl. It's chocolate girl. And you weren't here last week, I don't think, and we painted a butterfly. And I painted it with you in mind. I don't think you came to the party. Yo, look at that cocoa. That's a cocoa right there. We got cocoa. That's what I'm using now. It's called chocolate. It's funny because I have another one that's called chocolate, but I think it's too dark. And it's not like dark chocolate. It's like that grayish brown, and I don't like that color very much at all. Someone gave it to me. I would probably not pick buying it, or it came in a pack. I like all the other colors, and that color's okay. I'll use it when if I must. That looks yummy. You a bum. Yup, you a bum. Yup, you sure are. Yup, you are. No, you're not a bum, girl. You don't know how many nights I probably would be asleep. Don't keep me awake. I love it. I love how this is turning out. This is awesomeness. I'm going to add a little bit of brown. I think. I'm trying to decide if I want to do just like some highlights of brown, like I'm trying to be real free. Yes, see that highlight is probably too thick for me. Dang it. There. I do want a little highlight of brown, but I want it to be very little. Yes. Like that. That, it worked for me. Wisps, wisps of brown. That's what I'm going to call them, wisps of brown. Oh, I love that. Yay! Yes, yes, yes. That's what I want. Wisps of brown. All right, I'm going to grab my darker blue. Just like I promised. It's a primary blue. Do I want that? Okay, Tamiko said use gray. And I don't know if you were talking to me for my darker color, but that's what I'm going to use. Or were you talking about using gray when I was trying to figure out what brown I was going to use? I am going to try gray and see if that does what I want, or if I'm going to still need to go to my blue. We'll see. I'm listening to the guy sing on American Idol. Robert's watching it downstairs, and he's singing a song that I really like. Well, I love my my mug and my plate. I'm digging on this. Yes, I am using this gray instead of black. And I am digging on it. Yes, I am. I love it. 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 And now I'm going to add just a tiny bit of this cream color inside of my hot chocolate. And then let me add some of this gray in my handle first. I'm going to add some cream inside of the hot chocolate. Yes, I'm going to add some cream inside of my hot chocolate. Then I think I'm going to get out my whipped spackle or something to add some whipped cream to it. And I don't know. We'll see. Something fun. Yes, because we're almost at the end. All right. Ooh, yummy, yummy, yummy for my tummy, tummy, tummy. Uh-oh. All right, whipped spackle time. Whipped spackle or modeling paste, whatever you have. I got some whipped spackle close by. Modeling paste is all close by. Alright, see ya. Happy birthday again to Brooke. Alright, let's see if we can get some whipped cream on here. Or marshmallows. I'm using my finger. I feel like I have a bit more control. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the end of a paintbrush I'm just trying to shape it a little bit like whipped cream. Like a whipped cream swirl. So fat at the bottom and it gets skinnier at the top. Trying to swirl it a little bit. Looks like whipped cream to me. Trying to not make it too thick. There. Alright, I am going to dry that a little bit. So it can harden. I am going to put some speckles on here too. Yep, it's getting hard. And we have 7 minutes, so let's put some speckles on here. What did I do with the lid? I took the lid off and I put it somewhere. And what? Do you guys do that? Like you're right here, you're creating, and your lid is probably right in front of your face, but you can't see it. I can't see it. There aren't that many places where I would have placed it. I got it. That is so ridiculous. Okay, so now for this next part, what I'm going to suggest is, if you don't have not baby wipes, but some Post-it notes handy, I like to put some paper around, because I'm going to do some splatters of chocolate sprinkles, so to speak. And so I'm just covering up some of this area around it so that it's not all over my page. Here are my Post-it notes, because I don't want the brown splatters to get everywhere. Alright, so now I actually have some Glimmer Mist, and I'm just going to use it to make splatters. Why am I making a mess? There. Alright. And basically I'm just going to get some on the tip and tap. And as you can see, it will go in a lot of places. So be careful. I want some sprinkles on my plate. Looks like more is getting on the Post-it notes than on my plate. That is so funny that you can't determine where this is gonna go, and it's not going where I want it to go. There, that's better. Alright. Thank you. Now lift up all your excess paper. And that's actually pretty cool. Love it, love it, love it. And now I just want to write maybe hot chocolate something. Oh, you know what I could do is some steam. How about some steam? Some cute little swirly steam. Bits of steam. I could use my cream color and do some steam. Or white. Maybe I'll use gesso. What would steam be? Like little swirly dews? I like those. I want to see them a little bit more. Galena, you are too funny. Yes, we are ending in just a few minutes. So I'm going to add my last little bits and pieces to this. Because I love to try to keep it to an hour. Not only is it awesome because it forces me to create in an hour, I love to see what cuteness I can get done in an hour. I had a ball. I had a ball tonight. I am so excited. I have been feeling really like jazzed about my art lately. And I think it's because I've been doing so much art and I am just loving it. I'm loving where it's going. I'm loving what I've learned. I'm loving what I've been trying, and it's just an awesome, amazing, and wonderful thing. Alright. highlighting a little bit around, adding some yumminess. That's what I'm gonna call it. Around my plate. We're gonna wrap this up. And this is just sort of like highlighting. Ah, doesn't that look good? That's gorgeous. So one of the things I do when I paint is I will just add some spots of color. I just think it's cool and awesome. Just wherever I think it should be. And the colors that I've used inside of my painting. So I'm just kind of wrapping it up with little spots of color. Nothing too much, nothing too fancy. Just spreading the love around my page. And I think it just makes it prettier. And I am going to add just a touch of brown. Just a little touch of brown. And then I'm done. Thank you, Sharon. See ya. That's too much. I would love to, that is gonna stay there. I would love to I'm adding a little bit of brown and wiping it away. It just gives a little bit of grungy look to it, that's all. Just a slight touch. Very slight touch. Ooh, I kind of like that. I'll leave that there. Yeah, like that. I love it. I love it. Alright. Let me see how thick this marker writes. I was thinking of my signature scribbles. Let me add some scribbles and I'm done. That's too thick for me. So I'm gonna grab one of my little markers here, add some signature scribbles, and I'm done. I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. I'm writing hot chocolate. scribbly, but it works. And I'm done. Added my signature scribbles and I'm done. It's 9:05. Awesomeness. I love it. 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 That was good. That was fun. Yay! All right, I'm done. I hope you guys had a great time. I hope you'll come back and art with me again next week on Wednesday for another art party with TR. And of course, I will have a picture up on my blog tomorrow, so you can see the finished page there. I'll try to get a good photo tonight and get it posted. And please share in the Art Party Wednesdays group on Facebook or Embrace Your Art. And don't forget to use the hashtags Embrace Your Art or Art Party Wednesday. I would love to see what you do. Share, share, share. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Mooches, smooches. Good night. Thank you. Good night. Glad you liked it. Yay.